Welcome to the Hustle Win podcast. Today we are joined by Dr. Kimberly Hubenette, the CEO of Synergy Dental Group. She's going to chat to us today about her company. We're going to get to know her a little bit and some of her escapades. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining us today, Dr. Kimberly. How are you feeling?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm great, thank you. So, yeah, tell me, what do you guys do at Synergy Dental Group?
So, I am a cosmetic dentist and I've
Okay.
been doing it for about 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm branding myself actually as the anti aging dentist of Sonoma County. And so, we do
Okay.
saliva testing and so forth in order to create the best experience for my patients.
Mm-hmm.
And what that does for me is that it helps me help my patients not just as a more natural dentist. It's not holistic, it's more natural.
Okay.
Okay. And so basically, with that being said, I also do a little bit of retreats and so
Okay.
forth throughout the community. I'm a really community oriented. And so about 3 years ago, I lost my husband to a disease, and he had a double lung transplant, and I was always aspiring to try to um, do natural things to help my
Yeah.
patients.
Yeah.
So not only do I do dentistry, but I also do retreats for people. And
Okay.
so what I'm trying to do is brand myself in dentistry as well as in whole body anti-aging health.
Okay, awesome. So, why did you? Okay, you kind of made a distinction between natural and holistic. Can you get
Yes.
more into that? Do you mind?
Oh, sure. So, okay, so there are natural and there's holistic.
Okay.
Holistic, to me means, oh, they don't want to do anything that has to do with medicine. And
Right.
for me,
Okay.
it's more biologic as well as natural. I
Yeah.
take everything into consideration. I try to look at all the natural things that it could be, and
Mm,
then have I give my treatment plan to the patients as what they could do.
yeah.
And so everything's very personalized. For instance, if you have a infection, let's say,
Yeah.
some patients want to go straight to antibiotics.
Yeah.
Some people say, okay, well, let's do a saliva test, see what kind it is, and then see what alternatives I have for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that's what you do. You do the test and then you see what's a better alternative instead of
Yeah.
going straight into the
And
antibiotics.
sometimes people say, hey, I want that antibiotic right away.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you take, probiotics with your antibiotics. I don't
Yeah.
have a problem with it. I just want to help the patient do what they want.
Yeah. Of course. Of
Yeah.
course. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for yeah, getting into that. I didn't realize that there was such a difference between the two, and I do love the shift that it seems like people are making towards more sort of natural choices, holistic choices, homeopathic choices. So, I definitely, I like where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
can you tell me a bit about your retreats? What happens there?
So in my retreats, there's a lot of, since COVID happened, right? There's a
Mm.
lot of people that don't know where they're going anymore. They
Yeah.
kind of like are lost. And so what I'm trying to do with my retreats is I'm trying to get them back into nature, knowing themselves and
Hmm.
finding things that will help the person. So let's, for instance, say somebody has had a very hard time with getting back into society, let's say,
Yes.
after having all of that happen.
Yeah.
And so it could be a death of a loved one. It could be
Hmm.
just like getting back after, all the pandemic happened, just getting back into the normal, what's normal routine of everyday life.
Yeah.
So what I do is I have day retreats where we go out and we go hiking. And
Okay.
we go out into the wilderness and we just do a day hike. It could be a
Mm-hmm.
mild, moderate, or heavy hike in my area.
Okay.
There are also hikes in my area that are handicap accessible, meaning that
Okay.
there's a state park here that they have a trail that has the braille for blind people to go out
Yeah.
into the wilderness and they could still walk the walk and read what it is that is in the
Yeah.
nature. They could smell it. They can't see it, but they can feel it.
They can feel it. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a couple of things that I've been doing. I've only had like maybe 5 people to a retreat so far,
Okay.
but they've also had there are people that want to learn how to do something.
Of
Like
course.
I belong to a outdoor activity place that I
Mm-hmm.
could take people to learn how to, let's say, do archery or
Yeah.
do a fly
Oh.
fishing, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And some people don't even know how to do that. They'd like to try it for a day,
Yeah, definitely.
those kind of things. And so I kind of pick and choose of, what people sign up for, and then we go do it.
Yeah. Awesome. That sounds like so
Hmm.
much fun. So then what area are you operating in? You said in
Northern
California, right?
California, Sonoma County.
Sonoma
And
County.
my main business, obviously, is my dental business.
Yes.
And so what I struggle with is to have the vision of helping um, touch the lives of 1 million people by
Yeah.
in by the time 10 more years rolls around, right?
Yeah.
And so the way that I'm going to touch people's lives is in dentistry and in, you know, these retreats.
Yeah.
So my struggle is basically getting my projects all lined up together.
Okay, can you get into that? What do you mean by
Yeah.
that?
I mean, because I'm busy with my dental stuff. And then
Mm-hmm.
on weekends, I work on my projects for my retreats and my mind memberships. And
Yes.
so I'm having to do a lot of all of the um, networking
Okay.
and building my brand. And
Yeah.
that's, you were asking me what's my vision and so forth. And the challenges that I have is basically getting it all in one under one roof.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So then lastly, what sort of assistance would you like from our community of side hustlers?
Yeah, well, I'm looking for people that would know about how to build a brand
Okay.
and continue to help me with like marketing, the
Yeah.
keeping all of it organized,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay,
that kind of
awesome.
thing.
Yeah, yeah. We could definitely find you somebody who can assist you with that. I definitely think on the marketing side and maybe like some sort of assistant that would also be able to keep, all your ducks in a row and keep things organized in that regard. I did have a look at your website. I was wondering if you would be interested if somebody was on the site side, like the tech side of things, and they wanted to further develop that. Would you be interested in hearing a pitch from web developers or UIE or UX sort of designers or things like that?
Maybe I might be open to that. It depends because I have two websites, one for my dental and one for my retreats. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, awesome, awesome. And you also mentioned before we recorded that you had like a chat on your dental website. Were you looking for somebody to man the chat as well?
No, actually, it's an AI chat. So
Oh, is
whatever I
it?
tell them, then it says it back to the person.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
I need to manage is all the different businesses that I work with.
Okay, yeah. All the softwares you use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Great. Well, thank you so much again for your time, Dr. Hubenette. Thank you for sharing, the dentistry and the trips or retreat side as well. It's been interesting to get to know you, and I wish you all the best in the future.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Izzy.
Thank you.